To understand the maps of the Middle East today, we must go back to the roots of a movement that changed history: Zionism. Founded in the late 19th century by Theodor Herzl, Zionism wasn't just a religious dream, it was a calculated political project to establish a Jewish state. But modern critics point to a more ambitious goal: Greater Israel, Eretz Yisrael Hashlama. This vision stretches far beyond today's borders, aiming to reclaim biblical territories that include parts of Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, and Egypt. For the leaders of this movement, the land is seen as a divine right that justifies any cost. Central to this ideology is the controversial interpretation of the chosen people. While in the Torah it is a spiritual responsibility, political Zionism has often twisted this into a sense of racial or national superiority. It's a belief system where one group sees itself as chosen to rule, viewing others as obstacles to a grander destiny. The tactics used to achieve this mass displacement, settlement expansion, and total military control have led many international observers to draw a chilling parallel. They argue that when a state operates on the belief of a superior race and seeks to expand its living space by erasing others, it mirrors the very ideologies that haunted the 20th century. Is the goal of Zionism security, or is it a relentless march toward a supremacist empire? When Benjamin Netanyahu invokes ancient biblical prophecies to justify modern warfare, the world must ask, where does the map end?
Footage of Gaza's beaches and markets in 2022. Right, gray apocalyptic ruins of the same locations in 2024. Text overlay: the cost of an ideology. Avatar: to understand the tragedy of Gaza, we must look at what was lost. This was a land of culture and life. Today, it is a landscape of rubble. This isn't just a military operation, it is the physical erasure of a people's home, driven by a radical political ideology that has chosen destruction over coexistence, uses the faith of the Torah with the politics of Zionism. While the Torah speaks of holiness and justice, modern Zionism has shifted toward a nationalist project of total control. By weaponizing the concept of being the chosen people, radical factions have turned a spiritual idea into a shield for territorial expansion and the dehumanization of their neighbors. Critics point to Benjamin Netanyahu as a modern-day figure of collective guilt. By framing an entire ethnicity, Palestinians, as a singular enemy, his rhetoric mirrors the darkest chapters of the 20th century. When you blame a whole race for the actions of a few, and you strip them of water, food, and dignity, you are following a roadmap the world promised to never travel again. The truth is being hunted. With over 100 journalists killed, this is a deliberate war on information. The goal is simple: to ensure the world does not see the reality on the ground. But in the age of social media, the silence has been broken. TikTok and X have exposed what traditional propaganda tried to hide, leaving Israel more isolated than ever before.
In the Vibe MK community as we dig deeper into the truths they don't want you to see. Subscribe now.